morning, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought I'd do a really quick vlog today. I guess today's video, I want to ask the question, why am I still a Premier driver? Let's get up, let's get geek ready. Have we hit the point of no return? Is it impossible, truly impossible, that these companies will never revert back to what they once were? You know, DoorDash, even DoorDash. When they first started in my area, it was rare to hear someone got deactivated. Some shit had to go down before someone got deactivated. Now, clockwork. GrubHub, it's still a lot harder to get deactivated on GrubHub than it is DoorDash. So what happened? What changed? From 2018 to now, what changed exactly? Why did these companies become evil? That's what I look at. It's clear as day to me, in my personal opinion, that Uber is what started this resistance with the drivers not getting paid well, treating us like crap, cutting our pay in half. When I first started Uber, I made bank the first year. After that, it slid off. The customers got way more shitty. I wound up in a lot more situations that no Uber driver should be involved in. As a result of that, today, I am no longer a rideshare provider. It's my choice. I still do Uber Eats on occasion. So, why am I still a Premier driver? What am I hanging on to? Am I still a Premier driver because I'm hanging on to this hope that I can't let go of this nostalgic feeling? I was so desperate to get out of rideshare that when GrubHub came along, they were the first food delivery service in our region, where they were so new to the region. The sign-up process was still slow. This happened at a time where you cannot even download the GrubHub app off the Google Play Store. This happened so long ago. The veterans are going to love this. Veterans are absolutely going to love what I'm going to say. This happened so long ago that you can watch the contribution go up. So if an hour went by and you hadn't received an order, your contribution would go up to $2.50 every 15 minutes or so. You know, that's what it was like when I first started for GrubHub. Now that times have changed, GrubHub's changed their pay model, DoorDash has changed their pay model 100 times, and Uber is still Uber. Why am I hanging on to being a Premier driver? Is it just nostalgia? Am I clinging on to a time that I can't let go of? Or is it something else? I miss the competition. I miss every Thursday opening up the app and competing with all the other drivers to make a schedule. Nowadays, thanks to cherry picking, I can make a schedule on a daily basis, which is relaxing. It takes the stress out of it. And it is, being a Premier driver nowadays is so much easier than when I first started. I can tell you this, I don't know exactly why I'm hanging on to being a Premier driver, but I'm getting a lot more out of the job than just money. To me, food is a human need. Now, I'm not busting any baseballs in this video. I'm not even dropping names. On second thought, I am going to drop a name. The name is UDM. But I'm not in the mood to raise hell today, so to speak. I'm actually in a good mood. I'm just putting it out there. Hey, I'm a Premier driver, and this is why I'm a Premier driver. See, food is a human need, okay? I cannot stand the thought, as someone that doesn't have the money, doesn't have a car, doesn't have all these luxuries that I have, okay? Placing an order and needing this food and not getting it because of greed. Because ultimately that's what it all is. It's greed. I can't stand the thought of a restaurant cooking up the order and it just sitting there going to waste. That doesn't help people like me. So when I come there to pick up my food, the restaurant lets me know about it. And me and my wife have felt so guilty in the past that we'd go ahead and buy the food and make it right with the restaurant ourselves. We'd be hungry. The food was already prepared. There was no 45-minute wait in a drive-thru at McDonald's. Right there, ready to go, still warm. And we'd go ahead and purchase the food and eat it on the road. So it worked out hand in hand. One half of me, right down the middle, thinks I'm still a Premier driver for the nostalgia of the excitement, the rush, the competition of when I first became a GrubHub driver. But there's so much more to it than that. I see a lot of drivers doing a lot of really shitty things. I am not trying to convince anybody to change who they are. I am asking questions, okay? I'm asking questions and I'm making points. If you are a cherry picker, fucking cherry pick. You will not hear a word out of me about it. You might get the stink eye. I ain't gonna lie about that. You might get the stink eye because as a Premier driver, I get to see things you don't see. As far as how I feel about cherry pickers, I need you. I need you. Do you hear that? You. Do you hear that? I need you. Yes, you. Because of cherry pickers, I get what I want out of this job. I get to stay busy all day and I make fucking bank. Cherry pickers, you need me. I don't care how you think about it or how you feel about it. You need me. Whether you're willing to admit it or not, you need me. Absolutely need me and people like me to get this food out. Whether you think it's the dumbest thing on earth, you think I'm wasting my time, you think I'm losing money, you need me. I need you, you need me. Get it? Now, we've already got a segregation. We've already got a full-blown segregation. We don't need a war. I get the feeling that no matter what I say, what I do, or how I feel, there's going to be a war, whether I want one or not. And when I say war, I'm not talking Rambo. A legal war. But it's getting nasty out there, guys. The atmosphere is getting toxic out there. And for the life of me, I don't know why people just can't leave people alone. I watch certain cherry pickers on YouTube because I am not a cherry picker. If you're wondering why I criticize you but I continue to watch your channel, is because I want to stay in the know about cherry picking. I am not a cherry picker. I never did subscribe to any cherry picker, but there's one in particular cherry picker I love to watch. You know who you are, bro. I love you, dude. I do not have an angry bone in my body towards you. I watch your videos to stay in the know. You're probably one of the best cherry pickers I know. Take that as a compliment, okay? But I'm not a cherry picker, and I don't know how to cherry pick. But because of you, I know how to cherry pick, and I mean that as a compliment, you know? I mean that in the best way possible. I'm not going to kiss your ass about it. I'm not going to pat you on the back and say, wow, you're such a good cherry picker. I'm just not, you know, you keep on saying you feel cherry picking is getting a bad rap. Brother, I'm not going to praise you. Your reward is a fat paycheck in 6 hours. You make what I make in 6 hours. I'm not going to sit here and pat you on the back and be like, wow, you're such a good cherry picker. I'm not going to do that. I see something wrong with it. I think from both sides, I think from the driver's side and the corporate side, I see an issue, and I see the issue getting worse. There is no coming back from where we are. There's nothing we can do at this point to make these companies any better. We could all wake up today and be top dashers, Premier drivers. It would probably take these companies 6 months to a year to actually start trusting us again and turning things back around. So in that regard, you are correct. That's going to take a serious effort on everybody's behalf, and nobody is thinking of past themselves on this job, including me, man. I'm thinking futuristic as far as the company goes, but I'm also thinking about getting my bills paid too. So when GrubHub bottoms out in my area, I am multi-apping with a mild hint of cherry picking. But when the market picks back up, I go right back to being a Premier driver. There are a lot of unseen benefits to being a Premier driver that cherry pickers will never get to see. And that's another reason you need me and a channel like this. You can stay in the know about what's happening from the Premier driver's perspective, And I watch you so I can stay in the know with cherry picking. So if I ever need to cherry pick, I get behind on electric bill, my electric's getting ready to shut off. Motherfucker, I'm going to cherry pick. Let's be real. But I always come back to it and I always give back because that's where my heart is. Plus, I get a sense of satisfaction from seeing the relief on a single mom's face that thought she wasn't going to get her food today. That's where I'm going to leave this. This is Gig Ready reminding you that life is truly stranger than fiction and ignorance is bliss. Goodbye.